Let's go back to our developers environment. This is how we're going to go to our developers environment. We'll left click first and we go to inspect, and then this interface will come out. Then we'll go to source, and then you click on index.js. If you wanted to create a new snippet, you can go here and create your own. This is the one I created previously. In this lecture, we'll talk about how we generate random number in JavaScript. Let's write some code here. Let's write this code: var n equal math dot random, and then we put it with a bracket, open and close bracket. Now this math.random is what is used to generate different random numbers in JavaScript. So var n is generating a random number for us. So n will be will generate a random number between 0.0 and 0.999. So let's look at the value of n when we run our code. Let's do console.log n and see what n will give us. We'll see it will just keep on generating random numbers. Like the first one is 0.33. The second one can be 0.1. The another one 0.9. So it continuously generates random number. Depending on the range that we want, how we will use this math.random is, let's do this now. N equal n multiply by the range you want. If you want a range between, let's say, we'll times it by 12 with that range that we want, and let's run, and let's clear the console. Clear console. Let's run for n. Now n will give us, it gave us 1 here, it gave us 9, it gave us 3, 2. So it will give us, and you can see it gave us 11. But it's giving us a decimal number. We would like to have it as a whole number. So in order to have it as a whole number, we can do mass.floor. I know in secondary school that normally we do rounding up. The number will round to the nearest whole number. But in mass.floor, we only take the number at the front, and we ignore the rest of the whole number. We don't round up. We don't round up. We round down. So n. So let's clear the console. With this now, we're supposed to be getting a whole number. Mass.floor n. Sorry, my bad. N equal. Let's run it now. Now you can see we're getting a whole number. We're still getting a whole number now with this method. But the range that we'll be getting from this our equation will be 0 to 11. But we want a range of 1 to 12. So what we do is to increase our range and add 1. We have to add 1 to our, so we add 1 to mass.floor. So rather than anything that is 0, it adds 1 to it, and anyone that is 11, it adds 1 to it, which is 12. So with this now, we can get a range between 1 to 12. Let's clear the console. So if we run it 8, 1, 2, 9, 10. If we continue to do it, we'll get 12. So that's how we do it. That's how we generate random number. And that is in these lectures we're going to take a look at comparators. There's different type of comparators, and we normally use comparators to check inequalities, to check equalities in our code. Especially we use it in the if else statement. Let me show you an example. There's the triple equal to. The triple equal to means equal to. There's also the double equal to. It means equal to. But this double equal to does not take account of data types. So triple equal to is better, but I will explain more to you later on what I mean with an example. There's also the is greater than sign. Right. There's the greater than. There's the greater than. And there's the lesser than. Yes. There's the lesser than. There is the greater than equal to. Is greater than. Greater than is greater than or equal to. And there's the lesser than. There's the lesser than equal to. Let's show how we can, examples of how we can use these comparators. First of all, let's clean this, what we've written. You have to clean what you've written because it's not JavaScript. Because if you leave it like that, your code will not run well when we want to run a code. So all our writing, we either comment it out or rub it off. Let's create a variable. A variable a can equal 1. And variable b equal 1. But we want to make that one a string. We want to make this one a string. So if we check the type of a, let's run it. Type of a, let's clear our console. If we run our code, you can see the type of a is a number. Then b, we can see the type of b is a string. So let me introduce you to the if else statement. We use comparators in if-else statements. Let me show you an example. Let's check for the if. This is how we write it. If with a bracket, then we can write if A. Let's use the triple equal first. If A is triple equal to B, we'll write console.log A is a number. Else let's change this. Console log the 2 is a number. Console.log the 2 is a number. Let's do else. We can, this is how we write the if else statement. Else, let's say console.log one of the value is a string. So let's run it with the triple equal to. Let's see what it will give us. Let's clear our console. One of the value is a string. So you can see this triple equal sign considers the type of, because this now at the top is a number, but the second one is the second one is a string. So let's use the double equal to and see what it will give us in this scenario. The 2 is a number. So once we use the double equal sign, it doesn't care about the type of string. It says that 2 of them is a number, but it's a lie. It's the triple equal sign that is the best, because it gives us the actual value. It shows us that 1 is a string and 1 is a number. Okay, let's clear our code editor. There is also 2 operators I want us to talk about. There's the double AND. This stands for AND. This stands for AND. And then there's the OR. There's the OR operator. And you can find this kind of letter close to the shift button. You will see it. You hold on to shift and click on the button. It will give you the OR operator. This is the OR operator, and they are used to combine. They are used to combine comparators. They use this AND sign operator, and OR operator is used to combine comparators. This code shows how we can use comparators and also combine comparators. We start up by using a variable, creating a variable called school results. Let's use the example of school results, and then let us create a random number for our school result, and then we times it by 100. So we are going to get a random number between 0 to 99. But let's modify this code, the school results, more. So we will round down so we use mass.floor to round down our school result. So with mass.floor, which will equal the school result, it will give us a value between 0 to 99. But if we add it 1, it will give us a value from 1 to 100. So in the first if statement, we say if school result is less than 50, then it will show us in the console that your test result is a U. So anything between 0 to 49 is a U. But if a candidate scores a school result between that is greater than 50 or equal to 50, and also a school result that is less than or equal to 60, then he scored a C. The same with this if else statement. If the school result is greater than or equal to 61 and the school result is less than or equal to 70, then they score the B. The same goes here. If it's greater than 71 and is lesser than 100, then they scored a A. So this is how we are going to use the if statement to grade our student who goes to our school by generating a random number for our students. So if we run the code, we'll see what will happen. Your score is 37. Your test result is a U. So since the score is 37, it is below 50. Let's try another one. It says your score is 27. You got a U. It is 27 is below 50. And then somebody scores 67% and their test result is a B, because 67% is greater than 61 and is less than 70, so they score the B.